I was completely nervous and I was like, oh my god, how am I going to sing the song?
Right.
But then a day later, we recorded again and then it was done in 45 minutes. I love both of them as artists and the way they are. Sonakshi man's really sweet of Metro and it was a dream come true to sing for this movie and for them and with Rahat Saab. I started training 3 years ago, classical and western as well, and I've had my Gautam Da who's also trained Sunidhi Chauhan in the past. Hi guys, this is Dhvani Bhanushali and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Well, Mr. Vinod Bhanushali is my elder brother, but I'm doing this interview with his daughter Dhvani Bhanushali entirely on her own merit because she has sung her first song. It's called Ishtehaar for this movie Welcome to New York, and big fan after listening to her voice.
Thank you.
So, Dhvani, pleasure having you first of all on Bollywood Hungama.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Alright, so how do you react to the fact that it's a song, and the fact is that the way you've sung it, it's a very unique texture. As I was showing you what Sonakshi had to say about your voice, that it's a very different tonality as far as a singing voice is concerned. Is it a conscious decision that you wanted something different to portray, or it's natural?
No, I mean, I didn't want anything, in my voice. Like, I wouldn't do anything artificially. This is how I sound in everything I sing.
Right.
So I think a texture is inbuilt. You cannot create it. If you make it artificially, it's just going to sound very fake, and I don't think the audience would like it.
Right.
So it's not like I do it artificially, but I play with my tones. Like, I'm learning that way in my Western classes or Western coaching classes, and so it's not like I'm trying to do anything different with my voice, but with the teachings, that's how it's become. So
right. So, how you approach for this song in the first place, and you're singing your first song in Bollywood, and that too with Rahat Fateh Ali Khan sahab.
I got goosebumps the first time, like I heard him on the headphones, and the first day when we went to Yashraj Studios, it was not very good for me because I was completely nervous and I was like, oh my god, how am I going to sing the song?
Right.
So, but then a day later, we recorded again and then it was done in 45 minutes. But he's a legend and I am a 19-year-old who doesn't have a lot, I mean, no knowledge at all compared to what he has.
Right.
So I was really scared, but I'm really happy it happened, and I'm really happy that I sang for Sonakshi.
Yeah, so when you saw the picturization of the song on Sonakshi and Diljit, what was your reaction? It's like slow motion and the way it has been picturized, it's a very dreamy sort of idea. Did you like it when you just saw the entire thing on screen?
I loved it. I was thrilled about the fact that it's on them, and I love both of them as artists and the way they are. Sonakshi man's really sweet of Metro and Diljit sir as well. So I really loved the way it was shot, and I really I don't know, it was really very, it was a dream come true to sing for, this movie and for them and with Rahat Saab. So I wouldn't have any, I wouldn't complain about anything.
Okay, so what sort of guidance have you received from Vinodji? Because, the fact is that, so he has, I think, a terrific understanding as far as music is concerned.
Absolutely.
Okay, and, it's very important that you need to have like a unique texture, like a, अगर आपकी खुद की एक आवाज़ नहीं है तो फिर एक पहचान बनाना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता है because there are so many people who are so talented and they have their own voices, but to have your own voice and to stand out, it's not easy. तो किस किस्म की आपको advice विनोद जी ने आपको दिया?
He just said that what you have, polish it each day. Don't make it artificial, but just work on it and make it better.
Right.
So when I started singing, he said you have a very good tonality.
Exactly.
So he pushed me
for
it. So then after that I started training for it, and this is how my voice sounds.
So what sort of training have you had? Like Indian classical, Western, what exactly is?
It's both.
Both, okay.
So I started training 3 years ago. And it's classical and Western as well, and so basically when you're training in Western music, so they give you a few vocal exercises before you go into your runs and other stuff. So I've had that, and I've had my Gautam Da, who's also trained Sunidhi Chauhan in the past.
Oh, great!
You know,
great.
Teach me.
In terms of Western.
No, that's classical. Indian classical,
okay.
And Stephen Sir for Western.
For Western
classical.
Western
music,
classical. Yeah. All right. So who are your inspirations? Do you like more of like say Western pop artist?
I love pop artists. They've got this spark about them.
So who are the artists that you like?
Beyonce, I love. Then I love Whitney Houston. I still love her. I mean, I love the song called "I Will Always Love You," and I love Adele. I love Ariana, and there are so many artists. They've got such different voices, and you know. So basically, in the West, it's all about your texture and how well you play with your voice.
Right.
So that attracts me a lot, and with Indian classical music, it's Sonu Nigam sir, it's Shreya ma'am, she's a goddess. I love her.
Shreya Ghoshal, right.
Shreya Ghoshal, and Rahat Sab,
obviously
legendary.
Obviously,
I love the way he sings, and there are a lot more. I mean, I want to learn from everyone I can, because every singer, every artist has a different thing to give you, and you can pick up a lot.
Okay, so Dhvani, can you please sing a few lines from Ishtehaar for us?
Yeah, okay.
दिल में चुभने लगा है खार कोई, पड़ गई है कहीं दरार कोई, मुझको पढ़ कर वो ऐसे भूल गया जैसे कागज पे इश्तेहार कोई.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Hi guys, this is Dhvani Bhanushali, and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.